Okay, so I just wanted to introduce myself. My name's Sandra, and I'm on the cusp of 40 years old. I live in Ontario, Canada, and I'm trying Raw-till-4. It's tough because up until now I've been counting my calories and kept my weight reasonable, pretty good at times for me, being almost 40. A good weight on my body is 110 pounds, and lately, even counting calories has been tough to keep it down. I switched to a vegan diet about 3 years ago, almost. It'll be 3 years. No, it is 3 years now. 3 years. Yay! When I watched Gary Yourofsky's video. That was heartbreaking. Absolutely heartbreaking. I cried for weeks and had nightmares for a very long time. But it did give me the push because I wanted to go off animal products since high school, honestly. Back in high school, I read Fit for Life, and I loved it, and it just really felt right. But I didn't know how to do it. I tried, at the time, but I was eating an apple. Later I'd have an orange, and it just didn't work, obviously, because you have to eat more than that. So I still ate animal products since then, obviously, but just not a lot, and I never liked bacon or any of that, so I pretty much didn't eat pork until my husband started cooking pork chops, and he knew how to do it right. Anyways, but now, moving forward, I'm vegan for 3 years, and very happily so. No problems at all. Nobody should be worried about it, about not getting enough of whatever. It's not a problem. But a long, long time ago, I heard about raw foods. So I've been trying to do that for a very long time too, and just couldn't figure it out. Couldn't do it. Had too many cravings. Just too tough. In Canada, it gets cold, and I don't like to be cold. So I finally did learn about 80-10-10, and I didn't learn about it in any Dr. Graham fashion. I learned about 30 bananas a day, and I know that I'm very happy that I did, because I'm the type of person, I like to eat a lot. So anyway, since late April of this year, I've been eating unlimited again. And yes, I was 115 pounds when I made the switch to eating as much as I want. Up until that point, for the last 3 years, I actually was pretty big. I got pretty big out of stress at my job and whatnot. So I'm 5'3", almost. Actually 5'2 3/4, if you want to get technical. And at my highest weight, I weighed 171 pounds. It was a disaster. I hated everything. I didn't want to go anywhere or do anything. And my one brother, showed me a program on the internet where you could count your calories and track your fitness and lose weight. And as soon as he showed me that, I didn't really want to do it, but as soon as he logged my calories, I was like, holy moly. Because I was eating cookies and chocolate and just no end of garbage. So he showed me that, and I was hooked. I got on it. I loved it. I loved counting my calories. I counted the calories of the half sticks of gum that I chewed. I logged everything, and I kept it right around 1,200. Did that for maybe 8 months. Got down, it might have been more than that, but I think it was about 8 months. Got down from 171 to 107. Looked really good, but I was kind of, you could see the lines in my face and stuff like that because I was still eating non-vegan. I was just eating less of it. I was eating healthy foods, I thought, but still eating meat and dairy. And so I got the weight off, was happy, went on vacation, put some on, and it's been a struggle since then. So then I'd gained some weight back because I'd start eating cookies again or something. Vegan cookies, but cookies. And so then I'd starve it off again. I'd go back to 1,200 and get back down again. So for the last, I would say for the last 3 years, it's been on and off of gain weight, starve it off, gain weight, starve it off. And maybe a year ago, a little over a year ago now. Okay, so I'll just say this. Basically, I was doing a quarterly weigh-in, and I was keeping a target every quarter. So for 2 months I'd eat what I want, then 1 month I'd starve it off. That's how it's been the last year and a half. And I'm sick of it. I'm just sick of it. I just want to eat. I hate starving. I just hate it. So, just this past April, it's now May 15th today. The end of April, I said, that's it. I'm not doing this anymore. And I've started eating whatever I want. I was 115 at that time. I'm now about 123. Which is frustrating. But understandable. And I'm now just trying to relax, not think about it, do my thing. I am weighing myself still about once a week-ish, just to see how it's going. And I realize it would be better if I didn't. But I think it's kind of nice to have that history as well, because if I do start posting videos and somebody has questions, I'll have some documentation, give them some ideas of how it went for me. So anyway, I'm on my way to an appointment. I just put on my jeans that were freshly washed and they are tight. I'm wearing the looser ones tonight and they're tight. I'm not sure if I'm going to have to buy bigger jeans until this happens or not. I was just watching Sasha's videos. I've been watching her for a while now. I absolutely love her. But I was just watching one of her videos where she was saying how long it took. It was a recent one. And she said it took her about 4.5 months, I think she said, for the weight to start coming off. So I'm kind of keeping that in my mind. I'm hoping it'll work for me, even though I'm getting older. I have had an under-functioning thyroid since I was 17, 18. It kind of seems like no matter what I do, nothing changes. Like, what I mean by that is, I went to a vegan diet. I didn't notice anything. Nothing. I didn't have more energy. I've always been extremely tired, and I just blame it on the thyroid. But I didn't get any extra energy for it. Like everybody, most people, I mean, I don't think I've heard anybody say it didn't change. That most people say they got a ton more energy. Jesus, 11. I guess I better stop now, and maybe I'll make another video and keep going.